Welcome, wrestling fans, to Colorado Springs Wrestling presents Nothing to Lose. I'm here with my compadre, Tristan Charles.
And the main man himself on the microphone, Tony Morales, my cohort for the evening. I've got to ask you, Tony, why the UWO microphone to start the new year?
Honestly, you're the new guy. Our fans are not quite used to you as of yet, but I'm sure they'll come to love you in time.
Well, and our fans, everything we do this evening, action-packed card on CSW's Nothing to Lose. All for you, 3 long months without action. We're going to make up for it this evening with match after match after match. Stick around. UWO trying to get things started hot, and we're going to have a message from Mr. UWO himself to kick off this evening, Randy Rude.
Also, he is the CEO of Colorado Springs Wrestling.
Welcome to CSW Nothing to Lose. I am Ruthless Randy Rude, the CEO of Colorado Springs Wrestling, and also the leader of the greatest faction that you love, the Ugly World Order. Now, as you can tell, this is a completely different scene than what you're normally seeing here at CSW. As much as we would rather have all of you peasants out there making all kinds of noise, well, we're pretty limited. So what we have done is we have utilized the building here at SoCo Pro, the future of professional wrestling, as the temporary home of Colorado Springs Wrestling's wrestling events. Now, to start off the new year, I've decided that it is time to stir the pot a little bit. And to start things off, I'm going to ask the CSW Women's Champion, Daisy, to join me here in the ring.
I didn't ask for anybody's opinion.
Daisy, welcome to Nothing to Lose. Now, as you folks can see, we have had an unfortunate incident here where Daisy has broken her arm and is unable to compete today. Daisy,
Not only am I not able to compete today, I don't know how long that I'm going to be out, Randy. I don't know. And that's what really sucks right now. Because you guys deserve a champion that can actually be here. And so, Randy, as much as I don't want to do this, these fans need someone that can actually fight for the belt.
Daisy, that means a lot, and that shows a lot of a real champion right there.
and as far as I'm concerned, since Daisy has to relinquish her beloved women's championship, then I think every single champion in CSW will relinquish their titles effective immediately. Confiscated tonight here at Nothing to Lose. And they will all be on the line next month at Rudapalooza 3, where nobody will walk in as a champion, and we will have new title defenses for every single one of them. So let's get this show started, because as of now, every single person in that roster has nothing to lose.
You're the worst, Randy.
Tony, what just happened? I thought the fireworks were over at the beginning of the year, but Randy Rude just came out saying CSW Women's Champion Daisy gonna relinquish her title to start the year.
This is unprecedented. You're going to tell me that a woman is going to give up her championship only to have it be defended by somebody else?
And who's it going to be? I mean, we see Daisy out here in a sling. We hope for a speedy recovery so she can come out and entertain CSW fans, but who is it? Women lining this roster knowing that that belt up for grabs.
Yeah, it could be anything. It could be anybody. It could be any kind of match. Are we looking at a number one contenders match? Are we looking at a triple threat, a fatal four-way, a six-way? It could be anything.
We might get answers tonight. We might not, Tony, but one thing is for sure. We've got an action-packed card. We've got to kick off Nothing to Lose with a hot one. Fan favorite Balaam Lynx taking on newcomer Aziz No Warrant.
Let's take it to the ring.
Alrighty, we got a handshake coming. We've got the Wildcat, Balaam Lynx, taking on Aziz, No Warranty. Locks up, they take a head, he reverses it into a hammerlock.
And Balaam trying to get out to an early lead there, Tony, but Aziz No Warranty, no schmuck himself. Balaam taken back over, and this is more like what we're used to seeing.
Oh yeah, Balaam's fiery. He's got about a year of wrestling in him, and he's been doing great so far.
He's going to have an answer for what it looks like is a pretty strong game from Aziz No Warranty. Back and forth, finally taking over the head on his opponent right now.
Yep, from what I understand, Aziz himself is relatively newcomer coming out of Washington State. Oh, shoulder tackle there. Aziz stays standing, takes him down with the second though.
Finally able to get his legs under him, Balaam Lynx taking it, and Aziz to the sky. A big leapfrog right into the hip toss, Tony.
Oh yeah, going right, into a chin lock. We've got a chin hold here. This isn't a move that's going to end up winning the match, but it's definitely a move that's going to take the air out of Balaam Lynx.
And for Aziz, I think his number one priority, slow down Balaam, slow down the momentum he's earned over the last couple of matches, and make sure he doesn't get off to the hot start.
Yep. Oh, Aziz answers with another shoulder tackle. Oh, and Balaam goes to the air, taking over with the hip toss. Into the pin. Going for a quick one. We got a two. Oh, kicked out.
Back into the headlock. Balaam trying to assert himself here. Aziz No Warranty, Tony, don't know much about the guy, but he has taken it too, Mr. Lynx.
Oh, he is, definitely. This is a guy, apparently, from what I understand, is an associate of one Chongo Bronson, the Mad Showman himself. So let's see if that actually works out for him. Oh, he's working over his legs with an Oriental Scorpion.
And this is going to play long-term into the match, Tony. Balaam likes to take it high to the sky. He likes to make things fast for himself. And if Aziz knows anything about his opponent, it's that taking away the knees takes away the air.
Oh, yeah. He's not able to hit anything off the top ropes the way he's getting his legs worked over at the moment.
Ref Izzy checking on Balaam Lynx, making sure he's not ready to give up yet. The heart of a lion right now, but he is having his legs absolutely crushed right now. A third one. He rallies the crowd.
Oh, he does hit it again. Balaam Lynx is definitely in a large amount of pain right now as he releases the hold.
Aziz No Warranty, not knowing much about this man, he's coming in with no regrets. Nothing to lose for the man himself.
Oh, Balaam's willing to take that. He's willing to go a little shady there, right there, taking him into the turnbuckle.
You can see the pain on Balaam's face as he finally gets Aziz into the corner with a quick knee.
Starts firing back, going into a hold, trying to suck the life out of Aziz No Warranty.
Balaam Lynx, a man that likes to slow things down until he's back in control. Aziz, not knowing this fresh Colorado air, you lose it pretty quickly in a chokehold like that, Tony.
Oh, that's definite, man. This high altitude, it's gonna win a guy who's not used to it. Oh, Balaam running in. Oh, he had a running Gamengiri on him.
In the corner, knocks Aziz down to his face. Is this the opportunity? Is this when Balaam takes it to the sky, Tony?
He's going. Is he going to the top? Oh, no, looks like he hits an elbow off the bottom rope.
And you see the slight hesitation. It goes back. We just watched Aziz 1, 2, and 3 take it to Balaam as you see a quick 2 count. Aziz kicking out of it. But back to it. Were his legs affected? Is that why he only took the elbow off the top rope?
Yeah, Balaam normally hits that from the top rope. Oh, Aziz is trying to get back on top here with some punches to the stomach. Oh, and Balaam rallies. Good forearm to the head.
He throws the quick elbow, launching his opponent across the corner. Tony, see if he follows it. The slight hesitation again. The legs, are they playing into it?
Oh yeah, he definitely hits that with far more impact normally. Hitting that elbow in the corner. Comes in the second time, hits it again. It's definitely having an effect, but I don't think it's having as much of an effect as if he hadn't had his legs worked on earlier. He's going for it a third time. Aziz gets the elbow up, going to the second rope. What's he going to hit? A flipping neck breaker off the second rope.
That could be it, Tony. He's got to get up. He's got to find a way to cover. Balaam's in a lot of trouble right now.
Oh yeah, he could have this match won right now if he just went for that pin.
Aziz wasting too much time. He's got to find a way to cover Balaam Links. He's going to roll him over. Let's see, Tony, does he have it?
Go for 1, 2. Oh, he didn't have if he had had those legs, if he had a grapevine them legs, he might have had it.
A little bit too much time as both men struggle to their feet. Aziz, put it away! The super kick by Balaam, is it enough to wrap this match up?
We got a 1, we got a 2. We have a victor in your first CSW match.
Balaam Links proving he as well has nothing to lose, Tony. A great match. Aziz No Warranty put up a fight. Not enough to take down Balaam Links this time.
It feels so good to be back here at CSW. I have missed this place so much. I have missed you fans so much, and I think I'm not the only one that's this excited to finally be here, get the ball rolling for this year. And I'm telling you, I feel good, and I share this enthusiasm because this locker room and these fans are just so amazing. I'm so happy to be back. Randy Rude is shaking some things up here with his titles and the talent and everything, and I think he's feeling it too, and I can just feed off of his energy. And I like it, and I'm super excited, and I cannot wait to see every single one of you live and in person here at CSW.
Tony, what a way to kick off tonight's show. Nothing to lose. Hot with a big match between Balaam Links and Aziz. He may not have a warranty, but the kid's got all heart.
Oh yeah, now that was a great match. Successfully won by the Wildcat, Balaam Links himself. So before we go on to our next match, I hear we have a message from Big Guns, Justin Andrews.
Happy New Year, CSW fans. It's Big Guns Justin Andrews here, and I'm honored to once again accept the Male Wrestler of the Year award. You know, it's been 3 years that we've been doing End of the Year awards at CSW, and 2 out of the 3 years, I won Male Wrestler of the Year. That second year, well, I was in Afghanistan, so does that one really count? Either way, I am super proud that you fans decided, in fact, over 55% of you decided that I was the guy. And I promise, in 2021, I'm going to do everything I can to bring CSW back to you, the great CSW fans.
Coming to the ring right now is a man with a cell phone plan, B-Mobile, accompanied to the ring by Hard Knocks, Jimbo Lucas, and CEO of CSW, Randy Rude.
And B-Mobile obviously getting his work in with the crowd, the man known for his work on the microphone and on the phone. But Tony, from what I've heard, he's put in some work this offseason, the couple of weeks that we've had off, and B-Mobile trying to put it to one of the biggest names in CSW tonight in his opponent, Justin Andrews, Big Guns.
Oh yeah, not only is Justin Andrews one of the top stars here at CSW, he's also the trainer of B-Mobile.
And you saw B-Mobile just so disrespectfully hand the phone over to the cameraman, just trying to do his job. But while he's got the phone, why doesn't he give a call over to Reliable Roofing Systems, 719-576-6300, or visit myhappyroof.com for free estimates on all your roofing and gutter needs.
Alrighty, B-Mobile over here setting up the crowd already. This is obviously mental games set towards his opponent. Get that talking that much, they've got to have a plan.
And B-Mobile won't be alone in running his mouth. On the side of the ring, joined by his buddies at UWO, Jimbo Lucas and Randy Rude, two of the game's best talkers. In his corner, never a bad feat to start off your way in 2021.
Oh, coming to the ring right now is the host of the Suplex Party, an 18-year military veteran. He is our hero. He is Big Guns Justin Andrews.
And Big Gun's looking to get off to a hot start as well, Tony, but also looking to right some wrongs. 2020 saw his tag team dissolve as Jimbo Lucas turned on him, joined the UWO, and now will be ringside for Big Gun's first match in the new year.
They were known as Military Muscle. They traveled the state of Colorado together, tag teaming, and then when all was said and done, Jimbo Lucas took the money. That's what he wanted. That's what he needed. He needed to support his family. But here it is, right here. You got Big Guns Justin Andrews looking for sweet, sweet revenge. And he's going to take it out on B-Mobile tonight.
B-Mobile making sure his opponent is ready. The ref calls for the bell, and I'm excited for this one, Tony. A slobber knocker on deck as these two Goliaths.
Yep. And we do have a teacher versus student going on here. Let's see what happens. Will B-Mobile end up becoming, the master over his former teacher?
Big Gun's just too strong to start, though, Tony. You would think after training with him month after month, you would know Big Guns is not the man you want to square up with. But B-Mobile actually on the offensive here to start.
Oh, into the shoulder tackle from Big Guns Justin Andrews. You definitely don't want to feel those boulders.
Brushing it off, and he takes it to the rope, and Big Gun's lucky to get out of the way of one, gets out of the way of another, and hits a crossbody, Tony. The only
big
cover.
Crossbody from Big Guns. Oh, and he's on the offensive again. Throwing that big line, ducking another one. Coming off into a hip toss. Oh, no, reversal by Big Guns Justin Andrews.
And he thought he was going to get hip tossed. He's too smart for that, B-Mobile. You should know it. Big Guns reverses to the hip toss of his own. And Mobile hurting early in this one, Tony. He reverses it himself, launches Big Guns into the corner, but another answer from the trainer here.
Oh, he is abusive and elusive. Coming off with it one-on-one. But two Japanese arm drags.
And B-Mobile got to find a way, and he does, to get outside of the ring. The offensive onslaught by Big Guns Justin Andrews, just too hot early for the young prospect in B-Mobile.
Now, the thing about B-Mobile is he's smart right now. He's sliding out of the ring. He's basically trading his own time out. He's trying to figure out, he's got going. He's starting out. He's sitting there trying to catch his breath. He's got Randy Rude talking to him. He's got Jimbo Lucas talking to him. And all this is doing is frustrating Big Guns.
And how much of this is a mind game? You talked about Jimbo and Big Guns' relationship and how it folded last year. Can't be good to see him talking to your opponent outside of the ring.
He comes back in. B-Mobile's over here talking. He's running his mouth. And they're locking up yet again. See where this leads.
B-Mobile, the dirty move to stomp his foot, and now he tells the ref to look away. A low blow, Tony. This is just like the UWO, another low blow while the ref has his back turned.
Yeah, man, he's working it over with the atomic drop into the inverted atomic drop. Oh. We're looking at a classic neck breaker into a DDT combination from B-Mobile.
B-Mobile on the offensive, thanking his fans on the phone as he tries to put Big Guns away, slaps him down to the bottom of the mat. What a show of disrespect. He didn't do it in the right way. The low blow, now just stomping all over his opponent, Tony. What a disgrace out there, B-Mobile and UWO.
That's the thing about B-Mobile is he keeps on wanting to just insult his opponents. If he ever would just slow down and go for the pin every once in a while, he'd win far more matches, but he keeps trying to insult everybody.
And you see the offensive onslaught here to the kidneys of Big Guns. I mean, he's taking away the top power, making him slap himself. I mean, disrespectful move after disrespectful move. B-Mobile now giving it to the small crowd here, and he locks in there in the middle of the ring with Big Guns.
If you look at this double chicken wing right now, B-Mobile is a competent wrestler. He understands fundamentals. He just spends so much time running his mouth that he ends up costing himself the win.
And we thought Big Gun's maybe going to be strong enough to get out of that. Unable to do so, and B-Mobile finishing that off there. Little move over the top, Tony.
Yep, that rolling neck snap made famous by substantially other wrestlers, such as Kurt Hennig.
A 2 count there. B-Mobile finally going for the first cover of the evening. He's had offense all night. Big Gun's not really much of a response, but as the knees, the kicks continue to work on that lower back of Big Gun's Justin Andrews, how does that affect the suplex party if it comes in?
That it cancels the suplex party. Big Guns has so much muscle mass on him. It's got to, he needs a steady base. And if he doesn't have that base, he can't throw those suplexes.
B-Mobile taking it to that big barrel chest of Big Guns and a splash in the middle of the ring, but again, no cover. Finally ducking into it, 1 and 2, and that little hesitation you saw, Tony, only a 2 count there, unable to put Big Guns Justin Andrews away.
Like I said, if he had gone for that pin 5 minutes ago, this match might already be over. All he needs to do is focus on the situation at hand and spend less time running his mouth.
Doing a little call out to the crowd here, trying to get Big Guns up there, just too big, heavy for him.
Oh my goodness! Look at that clothesline.
Tony, a lariat snapping the head of B-Mobile off. I'm surprised it's not floating around in the middle of the ring. Some stank on that. Justin Andrews trying to put this one away.
Oh, he follows it up with a dragon suplex.
Big Gun's trying to catch his breath. That offense early in the match, too much for him. Trying to find a way to cover it here, but he knows he's got to do a little bit more. B-Mobile with the 1 count. 2, not enough, Tony. 2 count. Justin Andrews just put everything he had into it with a big suplex there.
Yep. He's punching him in the head. That dictates that he's running a little bit low. Oh, no. Oh. Come on, Jimbo.
The trip, the dirtiness, it just continues. Right when Justin Andrews making a house call, running onto the side of the ring, Jimbo reaches in, stops his momentum there, and finally, Big Gun's able to get the rope break on the bottom rope there. But what a dirty move again by Jimbo on the outside of the ring.
And again, showing how good he could be. B-Mobile, quick to get on the offense.
Taking away that wrist power, Justin Andrews in a lot of pain. Down in the corner of the ring, getting rolled out to the middle here. B-Mobile having to find an answer, and he goes to the outside of the ring this time. Not for a word of advice from his UWO buddies, but for some offense. What's he setting up here, Tony?
Oh, he kneed him in the knee. That's something I'm not used to seeing from other competitors. This B-Mobile might be onto something. If he can take away that base of Big Guns Justin Andrews, he's taking away 60 to 80% of his offense easily.
Well, he's already taken it to his kidneys, his lower back, and now taking away the knees. Justin Andrews in a bad sort of way, and B-Mobile going up, Tony?
This is unfamiliar territory for B-Mobile.
Sitting up on the second rope, of course, gloating. He's on the phone. Justin Andrews with just enough time to get up. B-Mobile, though, still on the offensive with a big flying shoulder, Tony.
Oh, go for the pin! Go for the pin! If he would just go for the pin already, he would have him.
The gloating ends in a 1 count. B-Mobile surprised. He thought the shoulder was enough to put away Big Guns, but it's not. The man's got too much heart, and B-Mobile with just too much time on the top.
Here he is stomping a man that used to be his trainer, throwing him into the corner. Let's see if B-Mobile can keep up with the momentum he's accrued.
He needs one big move, Tony. It's been elusive all night. He's had offense against Justin Andrews, just not enough, and he catches him there. He thought he had the flying shoulder in the corner. Big Gun's just too smart with offense of his own off the second rope.
A second drop kick from Big Guns. We're on, again, unfamiliar territory. But I say that, but then Big Guns is going to the top rope.
Tony, Big Guns on the top rope. You better secure the ring. Make sure everybody is in the right place and sit down at home. Big Guns from the top rope, Tony.
Bombs away as he hits the big headbutt. Go for the pin.
It's got to be it. It's got to be it.
Oh, he kicks out.
A 2 count, Tony. You take the flying headbutt off the top rope from Big Guns, a big man, and it's still not enough to put away B-Mobile. The kid is showing heart in this match.
I think you were right earlier. I think the fact that his legs aren't as strong as they normally are due to the offense of B-Mobile has hurt that headbutt and gave him the opportunity to kick out. Oh, but we're going back for a suplex party with the German.
We thought it would take it away. Big Guns must have just given everything he had to lay out the final suplex, but is that still enough to put away B-Mobile, Tony?
I don't think it is. Both these guys are obviously struggling.
Trying to get back up to their feet. Big Guns may be the first one up, and he is. See if he can capitalize here and put away B-Mobile.
He's calling for it. He's calling for the Taliban killer. But Jimbo Lucas is up.
One more time, Tony. How many times does Jimbo have to get up and just insult his former tag team partner? Justin Andrews has had it. He's tired of Big Gun's words, and frankly, the referee's got to do something about it. You've got to get Jimbo out of the ring.
Oh no, look what, B-Mobile's got something in his head. I can't quite tell what it is. Is that a brick?
Tony, a brick just crushed over the head of Big Guns. B-Mobile smashed a brick given to him by Randy Rude outside of the ring, and now B-Mobile gonna put Justin Andrews down in the middle of the ring.
I believe this call has been dropped.
The ref not seeing that the brick and Jimbo saying that the roof collapsed on him. Obviously, dirty tactics by UWO.
Don't, 1, 2, 3.
You hate to see it. Jimbo Lucas, Randy Rude make their presence known and steal a victory away from Big Guns. I mean, every ounce of heart he had in him. Took the offensive onslaught early in the match, Tony. Obviously, B-Mobile, a good competitor, but unable to pick up the win by himself. Had to get the help of his goons with the UWO.
Oh, that was highway robbery. And a hug from the former tag team partner of Big Guns, Justin Andrews.
And Jimbo and Randy should be ashamed of what they just did. B-Mobile was in there in a match for himself. They knew he couldn't get it done, and they just couldn't keep their grimy hands off of Big Guns. I don't know if they're done, Tony.
Oh, looks like they're not. Jimbo is picking up. Is he? What's he doing? He's got he's got Mr. Locko to the back of Big Guns Justin Andrews' head.
This is just disgusting. The referee's got to do something. Get a crew out here to get UWO out. I mean, Big Guns has taken enough, from kidney shots to the brick over the head. Now Mr. Locko to put the absolutely disgusting cherry on top of this match. UWO stealing their first victory in 2021 here at Nothing to Lose.
Disgusting.
Don't listen to them. Jimbo's on crack. Every one of them, they're all idiots. They're all idiots. Jimbo's on crack. Jimbo's on crack. Jimbo's on crack. Jimbo's on crack.
Greetings, grappling fans. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you've noticed, but I am the most heart-stopping, jaw-dropping, eye-popping, high-flying, death-defying, awe-inspiring, international wrestler in the world today. And now I'm in Colorado, and I hear that Big Guns Justin Andrew is Mr. Colorado Wrestling. That's cool. If you want to make yourself a big fish in a small pond, feel free to limit yourself. But I want you to know one thing right now. Now that Jason Kincaid is in Colorado, Colorado Wrestling is Jason Kincaid's.
Tony, what an awesome first half of the first show of 2021 for CSW. Nothing to Lose. A couple of great matches, and now an interesting development. Backstage, just a big promo cut by Jason Kincaid.
Jason the Gift Kincaid, former NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's competed in Mexico. He's competed in Canada. He's competed in Japan for DDT. And now he's coming to Colorado Springs Wrestling.
An interesting call out after just watching Big Guns Justin Andrews get just slaughtered at the hands of UWO. It looks like Jason Kincaid wants to get his hands on Big Guns very soon.
It seems like it's going to be Mr. Colorado Wrestling versus Mr. International.
Well, we've got some interesting storylines to follow as we find out if Kincaid's able to get his hands on Big Guns Justin Andrews. But right now, we've got our main event of the first evening of CSW's Nothing to Lose. A big match between two champions, Logan and Cumberbatch. Main event right here. Tony, it's time for tonight's main event, a showdown of two champions. The first making his way to the ring right now, the 719 champion, Big Logan.
Here he is, but he has his championship. Let's see where this goes.
An interesting development. I mean, Randy Rude came out tonight after taking the women's championship off of Daisy, saying he was going to do the same. But here we see the 719 championship on display, and Logan displaying it proudly for the crowd to see this evening.
Oh yeah, he is a 19-year-old sensation. He's been wrestling about 2 to 3 years on a lovely backflip. But here he is, the young stud himself.
And he's not going to have an easy opponent in the big man Benjamin Cumberbatch. The CSW Hardcore Champion, mind you, Benjamin Cumberbatch, going to give it everything he takes as he takes on Logan tonight in the main event of 2021 CSW opening show, Nothing to Lose.
Yeah, these two have known each other very well. They've actually trained together quite often. And at one point, believe it or not, Logan actually broke Cumberbatch's nose.
We'll hope for no such debacle tonight as we make our way into the main event. There it is, another championship strewn proudly by the CSW Hardcore Champion, Benjamin Cumberbatch, making his way to the ring. And now we've seen 2 plates of gold already, Tony. Obviously not taken by Randy Rude.
Yeah, we'll see where this leads. Randy Rude's over here saying everything. He's going to take all the championships. But both these fine title holders had their gold.
And obviously a non-title match tonight as these two men take each other on, but a showing of 2 entirely different styles here. You're going to see Logan try to make everything big and flashy from the top rope and put away Cumberbatch early, because if he lets him find his power and he takes it to Logan, this could be a quick match, not in the favor of the 719 champion.
It's interesting, though. You see both these men throwing their titles in the air, trying to get the crowd's approval. It's almost as if they're saying something to Randy Rude.
Here's our belt. Come and take it. I mean, Cumberbatch going up, a big man already, but as he makes his way up to the first rope, Logan shows him up on the second rope, saying, "My belt, bigger and better than yours, big man."
It'll be interesting to see what happens with this match. Like I said, both these guys know each other extremely well.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, the main event of the first show of the year for a reason. These two men have earned their chance at gold, and they're going to make sure the other one knows who's the most competitive man tonight.
Oh, that's the thing about it. Both these men are friends. They're friends outside of wrestling. But when push comes to shove and the bell rings, they're competitors.
The competition taking off hot as you see Logan duck and dive in. Cumberbatch trying to take over, and he does a really nice slip there.
Yep. Logan responds with the back elbows himself. And then slip slides behind freaking Big Benjamin.
Weasels his way off, ducks one, and he's up off of the second rope. Oh! Head scissors. Little Hurricane Rana from Logan showboating as he says, "Not good be out there."
And Cumberbatch responds in kind with a Hurricane Rana of his own.
Tony, the fastest 30 seconds of a main event I've ever seen. These two men coming hot for each other.
Oh yeah, like I said, these are 2 fiery competitors. Ooh, what's with Bandera?
Logan thrown to the outside of the ring. What's going to happen out here? He's got a response of his own, and he's going to take it up and over Cumberbatch, launching him
into a big monkey flip from Young Austin.
Corner to corner, Logan taking the fight, and Cumberbatch responds, a big boot.
That took his head off.
Won the early count. Logan not going to go away that early. Cumberbatch, I think, knew it, but he just had to assert the dominance. The early pin, Tony, an impressive showing of strength by both of these men.
Well, that's the thing about an early pin. You're not necessarily trying to win the match. You're just trying to wear down your opponent and show them you are in the dominant position.
Look at the strength. Look at the strength of Cumberbatch. I mean, he didn't get the pinfall he wanted early enough, but he just launches Logan and says, "If you're not going to sit down for me, I will put you on the ground where I want you."
Easily launch him halfway across the ring, and then a headbutt.
May have rung his own bell there. Has Logan exactly where he wants him in the corner. Cumberbatch going to just drive that shoulder, and the ref saying to break it up. One, not going to be enough. Shoulder number 2, and Logan in some serious pain as he makes his way to the bottom.
Oh, he's definitely feeling it in those rock hard abs right about now.
Cumberbatch taking Logan back up into the middle of the ring. Are we going to see another showing of strength? Is he going to launch him back across the ring, Tony?
Oh, he's got him up, but Austin again reverses.
Slips his way out. Cumberbatch trying to show some offense, and Logan with a nice Pele kick of his own takes the big man off of his feet.
Yep, and that's the thing about Cumberbatch. You can knock him down, but he's always going to get back up. But you can say the very same thing about young Logan.
Another big kick. Logan trying to assert some dominance here, rallying the troops.
Taken to the skies with a moonsault.
The moonsault and cover into one. Cumberbatch kicks out after just one. These two men have shown everything they've got in just the first few minutes. Tony, this has every single aspect of a big main event in tonight's Nothing to Lose, day 1.
Oh yeah, you can talk about nothing to lose, but both these men are showing everything they have. Oh, he goes for the Hurricane Rana to the floor. Oh, he picks him up. Logan reverses it.
Drops him from the top. I think Logan was trying to send Cumberbatch back into the ring. The two men stumbling as they've got to find a way to bring this match back into the ring. Ref Izzy already giving him the count.
Into a quick reversal, into the head scissors. Oh, no, not a head scissors. Cumberbatch kicks him in the gut.
Big gut kick shuts down whatever momentum it was, Logan, and before the count gets too far, Cumberbatch resets it. Big chop, Tony.
Those chops will stop your heart.
Cumberbatch looked like he was going for another. Logan says, no thank you, my chest is already sore enough.
Logan making the smart move, getting back into the ring.
Cumberbatch is going to have to find the upper hand here. He's given Logan everything he can from a powerhouse standpoint, and Logan, as quick and active as he is, finding an answer for everything.
I think he set up for that. Oh, that big lefty. The right was bad enough. The left-handed chop, even worse.
See you one, and I'll raise you a left hand, Tony. Now Cumberbatch sending Logan into the ropes. Almost a hip toss. Finds his way back onto the back of the mat.
Into a slant, into a splash.
Little splash off the ropes. Is that going to be enough, Tony? A 2 count.
Almost.
Logan fighting out of everything Cumberbatch has to offer tonight. The bigger man obviously picking up the offensive strategy and has Logan's number to this point.
Yeah, Cumberbatch might be the bigger man, but Logan here showing he might have the bigger heart.
Takes a little bounce off of the turnbuckle there, Tony. I'm surprised that Logan isn't just fumbling all over himself. I mean, Cumberbatch has hit him with a big boot. He's hit him with a couple of big chops and now launching him from one corner to the next. And he's hung up. Logan's hung up in the corner.
He's definitely trapped. What's Cumberbatch going to come in with?
He's taking the knee pad down, Tony. This is not going to end well for Logan as he's hung up in the corner, and Cumberbatch brings it to it.
Knee right to the solar plexus.
He's got to find a way to cover. That could be it, Tony. That's a big knee to the chest. 1 and 2. Logan kicks out of that. My goodness. With the exposed knee of Cumberbatch driving it into the chest of the 719 champ, Tony. I'm not sure how Logan kicked out.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Cumberbatch, showing his ring awareness. Being as soon as he hits a big move like that, right for the cover.
And Logan struggling to find his way back up onto his feet. He's just calling for it. He's taking that elbow pad off. He's exposed it. Trying to get Logan onto his feet so he can put this match away and assert dominance as CSW Hardcore Champion. Tony, things are not looking good.
But he bypasses it. Into a snap German suplex of his own.
The big suplex knocks the big man off of his feet. Offensive momentum may be shifting here to Logan.
He just hit that big running knee. He always uses that to set up for a big move.
He's calling for it. You see him point to the top. Cumberbatch quite a ways away, though.
A running shooting star from Logan.
That's got to be it.
1, 2.
And Cumberbatch showing the fight as Logan Austin hits him with the running star press there. Tony, these guys could fight forever tonight.
They say they might be able to fight forever, but they're both struggling for breath at the moment. Let's see what happens with this. Who comes up on top?
An offensive performance put on display by both of these men tonight. Logan, the first man to his feet, hits Cumberbatch with a big chop, and Cumberbatch right back into the chest.
To a big forearm. Logan responds in kind with a forearm of his own. Goes low and takes out Cumberbatch's knee with a drop kick.
He's smart. It's the only way to take the big man off of his feet. I mean, he towers over him by at least a foot. Logan chops at the big legs of Cumberbatch to set up the top rope. High-risk maneuver. Cumberbatch catches him, though. He caught him there, Tony. I thought he was setting something big up.
He was definitely setting something big up. He was definitely trying to get rid of end the match. But at the end of the day, let's see what happens with it. Cumberbatch goes up, but Austin responds in kind. With a top. He went for the crossbody into the Cumber Slam. 1, 2. Big kick out from Logan.
Tony, Cumberbatch just caught Logan flying off of the top rope there. I thought he was going to put him away after the Cumber Slam. Not enough. Ref Izzy saying only a 2 count, and Cumberbatch very, very upset with that. I thought that was all the offense he needed to end this one.
Yeah, I've seen him take down bigger and stronger men with that very maneuver. But like I said before, Logan has heart.
He's got the belt to prove it, Tony. The 719 champion, proving he's got every ounce of heart that put the gold on him. And now these two men finding their way up. High risk, and it does not pay off for Cumberbatch. Logan catches him face first into the mat.
Yep, he took him down with that one. See where Logan's going with it. Oh, showing his strength, slamming Cumberbatch to the mat.
Big man down in the middle, but was that everything Logan had, Tony? It doesn't look like he's going to be able to get up and cover Cumberbatch. The perfect opportunity to seal your fate as the winner of this match. Neither man able to make their way to the feet.
Oh yeah, Tristan, this is becoming a war of attrition right now between these two hardened competitors.
It's going to take one move. These two men have had each other's answer all night, and now you see the disrespect.
Young Logan just spit in Cumberbatch's face.
That's not the man you want to piss off with the spit to the face. They find their way to their feet, Tony, and another big forearm by Cumberbatch.
And Logan turned around and just big booted. Oh, he just took his head off with a lariat.
It's got to be it. That's got to be it. Logan is out. He just had his head taken off by Cumberbatch in the middle of the ring, not so kindly taken to the display of disrespect. 1, 2.
Oh, he got his hand on the ropes.
The rope, Tony. Cumberbatch thought he had the match in the bag after taking off Logan's head with the lariat. Sneaky move by the 719 champion there to grab the bottom rope.
If he'd have hooked the arm, he'd have won the match.
It's going to take every ounce of detail tonight for these two champions to assert themselves as the dominant one. Cumberbatch trying to put it away, again taking it to Logan in the ropes.
Yeah, he's shooting him off. Let's see where he goes with this. Oh, he's going for the sidewalk slam into the tornado DDT.
A beautiful reversal. And is that going to be it? Now we're going to see the pinfall. 1. The rope again.
The ropes play the game again.
Everything you can do, Tony, I can do better. Cumberbatch grabbing the rope, avoiding the 3 count on the early fall there by Logan. We thought he put him away with that DDT.
And he had the leg and everything. He just didn't have that hand placed. Oh, a super kick.
The big man teetering, and he's got an ounce left.
Picks him up. Goes for the Rana.
Caught him again. I thought he was going to give him the Rana there, Tony. But now what's Cumberbatch setting up?
Oh, into the Death Valley driver.
That's got to be it. Logan has got nothing left. Cumberbatch just laid it to him, corner to corner in this one. The strength on display and the neck breaker.
Neck breaker out of the suplex. That's something new that Cumberbatch has added to his arsenal recently.
Tony, that's got to be it.
1, 2. Oh, no. Logan kicks out.
Another 2 count, Tony. How does Logan do it? Everything Cumberbatch has put at him tonight, Logan has found a way to proudly say, it's not enough. It's not enough. And Cumberbatch has to find the way to put away the young competitor.
No, I wholeheartedly believe. I don't think anybody has a bigger heart in this company than Logan.
Cumberbatch still, though, with that exposed knee. Was he going to take it to Logan? Not going to find out with a response of his own. Tony!
Canadian Destroyer from Logan.
He's got to find a way to get the big man down and put the pinfall down. 1, 2. Oh! Cumberbatch kicks out the hardcore champion after taking a Canadian Destroyer from Logan. How do these men have anything left?
I don't know. I honestly, for all the heart Logan shows, Cumberbatch is just as hardcore. And Logan's going to the top rope. This can only mean one thing. His devastating 450 splash.
Does he have it left? With everything he's taken from an offensive perspective, Tony, it's a big risk up there.
But Logan lands on his feet.
Dives through it. Cumberbatch able to get out of the way, kick Logan down into the middle of the ring, Tony. This one could be over.
Oh! The pile driver! I thought that move was banned.
Cumberbatch pulled it out of the back pocket. And 3. The hardcore champion, Tony, taking the hard-fought victory. My God, what did Logan need to get put away? And Cumberbatch left everything he had out there. Just an awesome main event here at CSW. Nothing to lose.
I hope Logan's okay. The referee needs to check to make sure his neck's okay. You don't just get dropped on your head like that. That is, the pile driver is probably one of the, if not the most devastating move in all of professional wrestling.
Cumberbatch knew it was going to take something special, Tony. He put everything he had at Logan tonight, but between big boots, drop kicks, and movers off the top rope, not enough to put away the 719 champion, obviously putting it all out in that big final move. Logan Austin not able to pick up the win tonight, but Cumberbatch has to feel good about the display he just put on.
Oh, no. And there he is himself, the CEO of Colorado Springs Wrestling and the leader of the Ugly World Order, Randy Rude.
What is Randy doing out here, Tony?
Oh, he's out here trying to do whatever he can. I think we're about to find out our answers in regards to those 2 championships.
I'm afraid I'm going to need both of you to relinquish
Oh, come on. He said he was going to do it, Tony. There's no way he actually takes the belt off of these two men. They just put every ounce of effort they had into the ring, and now he's saying he's going to take both men's championship, the hardcore and the 719 title, being stripped by Randy Rude right now.
After that, not even probably the match of the night, but possibly a match of the year contender, you're going to strip.
This isn't right!
Big Boo Randy! Big Boo Randy!
You guys want these belts? You can see them at Rudapalooza 3. You suck, Randy. This isn't fair. You know you don't suck. This place is a prison. Asshole. That's bullshit. I didn't want Sammy. Seriously.
You know, I don't really feel like I won. I don't think I look like I won. And you can give all the credit to Randy Rude for that one. He finally grew a pair of balls. He finally decided to take over what he thinks is his. And he decided to strip me and Logan Austin of our championships. I don't think he realizes that that is the biggest mistake he's ever made in his short wrestling career. I'm gonna tell him right now, as soon as I win that back, his life is gonna be a living hell.
Tony, what an action-packed first night here in 2021 for CSW, nothing to lose. We started the night with Randy Rude taking the women's championship away from Daisy, saying he was going to take all the belts off of all the champions, and after tonight's main event, we just saw two belts taken off of the respectful champions.
The 719 championship, the hardcore championship, the women's championship, but there are no champions. And on top of that, we look at the eminent arrival of the gift, Jason Kincaid.
You got to stick around and find out. I mean, we've got unanswered questions aplenty as we head into night 2 of Nothing to Lose. Is Kincaid going to be able to get his hands on Big Guns? Is Big Guns going to be able to get his hands on the UWO? I mean, we've got plenty to find out about in night 2 of this show.
As well as Captain Stevens, the heavyweight champion. Is he going to be able to hold on to his championship? Or will Randy Rude get that one also?
Yeah, we're going to find out, and hopefully the fans are going to find out. This is all for you, the fans of CSW. You're going to have to come back for night 2 of Nothing to Lose. You can watch all of the videos here on Facebook. Find CSW on Twitch, Tony, and for some of the older folk as well, I know you mentioned maybe even a MySpace profile in there.
Exactly. Find it on YouTube. And all your favorite providers. We'll see you there.
When you want a reliable roofer, go to myhappyroof.com.
Hail, wind, snow. Oh no. Colorado's weather can sure do a number on your roof. Who should people call?
That's reliable roofing systems. myhappyroof.com.
Call your mom and dad at 576-6300. Mention this and get a special discount. Call now.
That's reliable roofing systems. myhappyroof.com.